Alright, welcome to Maverick and Dempsey's Rundown. Okay, Merry Christmas, everybody. That's why she's in the reindeer pajamas. We're doing a quick little rundown here. We're going to hit you with it real quick. Alright, looking at the NFL scores. Thursday night, Broncos-Chargers. Chargers pulled the upset. Broncos still alive, though, with playoff chances. Got to see if I think they got to win just one more game and they're guaranteed in. Texans-Chiefs shoe-in. They beat the Texans. I don't want to talk about the Chiefs. Steelers-Ravens. Ravens beat the Steelers. They're going to flip-flop those matchups on Christmas Day on Netflix. That's going to be exciting. It's going to be the Chiefs versus the Steelers early, and then later on Ravens-Texans.
BM Steelers.
I know, no kidding, man. Texans too, man. Let's kind of flip-flop who won those games and who lost from the weekend. Giants-Falcons. Falcons pick up a win against the Giants. Of course they do, because it's the Giants, and they're terrible. Which pretty much, that just killed the Saints' chances right there. Saints aren't going to the playoffs. That ended things right there. Thanks, Falcons. You screwed us in two ways. Lions-Bears. Lions, pulled it through, beat the hell out of the Bears. The Bears, didn't they win like 4 straight games at the start of the season? And now they have just lost, 8 straight? Yeah. Good God, you're miserable. Cardinals-Panthers. Panthers pick up a win against the Cardinals. Cardinals are eliminated. You're done. Rams-Jets. Rams have been hot. I don't even know how many games they've won now. 5, 6, 7. I mean, they're just winning games like crazy. They beat the Jets, which ain't saying much, but they're at the top of the division. Guaranteed a playoff chance right now. And, God, I'm just hoping somebody stops the Rams. I just don't like the Rams. Eagles-Commanders. Exciting game. Fantastic finish. And DC pulled it out, man. The Redskins pulled it out, beat the Eagles. Eagles had some injuries. Jalen Hurts was out with a concussion. Hope he's okay after the season. But yeah, so we moved to Browns-Bengals. Bengals pick up the win against the Browns. Now, there is a scenario where the Bengals can still make the playoffs. I think it's Denver's got to lose 1, Dolphins got to lose 1, and then someone else has to lose 2. I don't know. All right, I gave you part of it. I gave you 2/3 of it. Titans-Colts. Colts win. Vikings-Seahawks. Vikings win. They're just hot right now. They've only lost 2 games all season. Patriot-Bills. Bills started out rough. They got a lot of injuries, but they pulled it through. They beat the Patriots, but they gotta play better football if they're gonna beat the top teams. But Patriots are divisional rivals, so that was kind of like their Super Bowl. So you got to take that into effect. Bills might have overlooked them. Jaguars, Raiders, I don't care. Niners, Dolphins. Dolphins win. Niners, you're eliminated.
Wow.
Everybody's pick, along with the Lions, to be in the NFC Championship, and you're done. You're gone. Has that window closed? Is it just injuries, or is that window closed? I think it's both. I don't know. And now you got to renew Brock Purdy's contract or lose him. Niners, things are not looking good for a San Francisco fan. Luckily, they would be like my 5th team, so I don't care that much. But I mean, it's like if you're in the game against somebody I'm not a fan of, like the Chiefs, like in the Super Bowl, I'll go for you. But if you're not, I'm not going to cry over you either. And Cowboys beat the Buccaneers. If Falcons just would have lost, that would have helped the Saints. Cowboys pulling one out of their butts right there. But guess what? You won, but you lost because you're also eliminated from the playoffs. Saints-Packers tonight. Let's see what happens.
Please win.
Yeah, Saints got nothing to play for but respect, so have some respect. All right, so that's the quick rundown right there. Little fight rundown. Just one fight to really talk about, and that's Usyk versus Fury 2. Usyk picks up the win, controversial decision. I haven't seen the whole fight yet, so I can't give you my opinion. But just thought I'd mention it because I am the boxer. But I wasn't going to pay for that on DAZN, spelled Dazn, which I never understood that. But that's neither here nor there. All right, so with Christmas, we've done our Christmas countdown list before. And we don't need to do that. I'll throw out a couple underrated ones. We'll do an underrated Christmas list, I think, like some of the ones you may have missed or not heard of, even if they've been out for a little while. It could have been out for 15 years and you don't know about it. We can throw that out there. I might do that on the next episode, but I will throw out one real quick, and that's 8-Bit Christmas. Saw that on HBO. It's streaming on Max. It's streaming on maybe Freeform or Disney also, but look for it on Max. 8-Bit Christmas with Neil Patrick Harris. Fantastic. A little bit like the Red Ryder BB gun of A Christmas Story, but it's for a video game system, for a Nintendo. And it's done really well. It's not a remake. It's not a reboot. It's just a similar idea, and the way they do it is neat. And it goes back to, of course, the 80s and not the 50s, 60s, whatever was going on in Christmas Story. Whatever decade that was. I wasn't alive. I don't care. Barely alive when the movie came out. Anyway, so that's what I want to throw out there. But here's the question. Here's the question we're going to pose to each other right here. All right? With Christmas here, and Joe Burrow taking a page out of the NFL storyline book, last week it was revealed that he bought the Batmobile tumbler for the movie The Dark Knight. And with Christmas and what's on your Christmas list and what do you want, we thought we'd come up with 2 questions, very related. So one is, what would be the vehicle from the movie or TV show, the Hollywood vehicle that you would want if you were a millionaire, could buy whatever you wanted, or if you could just have a genie and just whip it up like that, or Santa Claus, Do you want to go first? What vehicle?
Yeah, I'll go first. The talking car, Knight Rider.
Oh, you stole mine, you
I did?
bastard. All right. Everybody, like most people say Batman Returns, Batman Returns Batmobile, the Michael Keaton Batmobile, as it's known. That's fantastic, but it's not going to be street legal. Neither is the tumbler either. That was something, Jamar Chase was talking to Joe Burrow. They revealed the tumbler's not street legal. Now, I'm sure he could drive it and it wouldn't have a problem, but if you look at the Batmobile, the Michael Keaton one, it's amazing. It's beautiful. But could you actually drive that on the road? I don't even mean street legal. I mean, the way the roof is done, it's like visor viewed, you'd crash into everybody. I remember they drove it on the Drew Carey show. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. They drove it on the Drew Carey show, but they couldn't even put the top up because of that reason. So I can't say the Batman Returns. I always love the Fall Guy truck, so that one's up there. People say the DeLorean, but I don't want people taking pictures of my car, with my car in a parking lot somewhere. I don't really want to deal with that. And there is a guy around Baton Rouge with the DeLorean, so he kind of just takes it out. Ferrari from Magna PI, very cool. I think the Knight Rider car just beats it. If not that, I can't remember exactly what it looks like, but maybe the Bat Cycle that was used in Batman and Robin. So that's a possibility right there. But yeah, I think I might go with the Knight Rider also. Trying to think there's another that I might grab onto. I don't want no Ghostbusters car. Once again, it's not, I don't know. It's like people are just going to want to take pictures of it. I don't want that kind of attention. It's not and it's not the coolest one to drive. The Trans Am from Knight Rider is still really cool. Same thing with the Ferrari from Magna PI. Knight Rider just beats it a little bit. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm trying to think. I think there was another one, but it's slipping my mind right now. I don't have, and you don't. None of us have time for me to just ponder about what else I was trying to think of. All right. So I'll leave it with that too. I'll say Knight Rider. Oh, you know what? Possibly the Batman, the newest one with Robert Pattinson. Possibly his car too. And if I just wanted a really cool car, and this would be in there too. I know. Let me say I'm giving a top 3 then. The muscle car, souped up muscle car version of the Batmobile from the Batman with Robert Pattinson. The Knight Rider car, already established that. And I'll also say the muscle car, which name's escaping me right now, from Supernatural. That one. You know what? I'm gonna look it up real quick because I hate when cats got my tongue and I can't think of it. What was the car used in Supernatural? Yeah, the Chevy Impala. That's what I thought it was, but I didn't want to say Chevy Impala, and somebody's like, you dickhead, that's Camaro. All right, so anyway, yeah, the Chevy Impala from Supernatural would just be fire. People wouldn't know it's the Supernatural car, but it would just be an awesome car. All right, so the other one is, what would be the craziest purchase you would make? It doesn't have to be a vehicle, it doesn't have to be TV, movie, whatever. What's the crazy purchase that you would make? Nicolas Cage was obsessed with comic books. I think he had to sell them all because he ran out of money. But he had like the original Superman comic from Action Comics. So that was one big one of him. He also bought a bunch of castles and stuff like that. Just a weird dude. All right. What would you buy? What's the crazy purchase? You're a billionaire. You're Elon Musk. What's that crazy, like, nutty thing that you would have to have? Go.
Mine would probably be Dorothy's ruby red slippers.
Dorothy's ruby red slippers. That's a good one. Part of me wants to say Eddie Van Halen's guitar. That'd be so awesome, but it's red, and I'm not a huge guy on red. I'd probably go with Slash Gibson Les Paul. That was always my favorite from Slash. The guitar from The Crow, but he broke it, and it's in a Hard Rock Cafe. If he didn't break it, that would be one. Let me see. I'm trying to think of another. I'd probably go with a bat suit. Like, we talked about the Batmobile. I'll probably go with, like, Val Kilmer's bat suit. I think Val Kilmer had a great bat suit. You know, it might be hard to move in it, but, I mean, maybe we could make some adjustments. And, of course, being the boxing and wrestling fan, I'd have to get championship belts. I'd probably get the classic winged eagle belt from the 80s and the big eagle belt from the 90s. I'd probably get both of those. I'm throwing out a bunch of things right here, but yeah, I think that's it. That pretty much covers it. I'm kind of a nerd, a little bit of a nerd on it. I'd probably want Rocky's outfit too, from Rocky 4. I'll take the trunks and the glove, like the whole deal, and be like, I'll be Rocky, and play Rocky for Halloween, do the whole thing. So, all right. So that's it for this podcast. Everybody have a Merry Christmas. We'll be back with some underrated, like, Christmas countdown lists and some things to throw out there later. You know, we're watching the Goldbergs, which is really underrated for Christmas episodes in spite of the Jewish nature. So that's a good one you should check out. We just watched... Oh, I don't need to go all that. We'll talk about that next time. All right. So that's it for Maverick and Dempsey's Rundown. Everybody have a Merry Christmas. See ya next time.